Hey guys, BradM73 here. Welcome back to Star Wars Build the Millennium Falcon. We're going to do issue 68 in this episode, and we're going to start off really quick. We'll take a look through the magazine, and we will get right on to the parts. So we have the Gauntlet Starfighter. Again, don't remember. Let's see, it says Clone Wars. I don't remember this one, and I did watch the Clone Wars, so yeah. Looks pretty cool though. I guess it's got some more information about it, how it flies and stuff. The Mystery of Mortis. Again, don't know these guys. This might be from Rebels, though that's not from Rebels. I don't know. I'll have to read some of this next time I'm on the toilet. I mean, you know, when I have time. Some Jabba the Hutt stuff. Ooh, check her out. Bringing Jabba to life. Yeah, originally Jabba was just like this guy, this fat guy. And then in Return of the Jedi, they made him this gigantic poop blob. So, yeah. Alright, so when we're done, we're going to have this big piece. Minus one panel, which I'm going to have to wait another month for. Or, well, I guess now it's going to be, what, 3 weeks, hopefully? So we'll see. Yeah, it's like, I think today is June 4th, and I got my shipment last Saturday. So it's been a week since I got all my stuff. I did like the first 2 episodes like the first day. I did like, I think episode 3 like a day or 2 later. And then I'm going to do this episode, and I've got a couple weeks to wait because I need to move some of this stuff out of the way because my table here is getting way too cluttered. I've got a laptop sitting over here that I don't even use, and I'm bringing so many boxes in, I really have to start organizing. So I wanted to kind of do this, get it out of the way, and just get some things moved and shifted around, so that's why I'm doing this. But you won't see it for like another 3 weeks, so by the time you see this, it'll be close to the end of June. But really excited. So yeah, we'll have this full piece when we are done. Bottom, top. Alright, so what parts do we have in here? Looks like we just have a couple panels. Issue 68. So I've got another piece of this. I don't know that it has part numbers on it or anything. That's definitely the top left piece. Okay, so I'm going to set this kind of over here. And actually I should probably move this. So let me get this out of the way, and then we'll be able to kind of carry on here. Okay, so we've got our 4 pieces. We've got 3 of these connector panel piece things. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to fold out the magazine. I'll kind of have it off to my side over here, and we will get started. All right, so start with TP21 and TP23. I don't know. Okay, this is TP21. This is TP23. Alright, so we put these 2 together. They do have like a seam line. Only fits like a one way, so make sure that you have that correct. Take either of the short connectors. So either of these 2 guys. I guess they're both exactly the same. Yes, they are. And align the wider end with the curved edge. There is no wider end. I think there is these do only go in one way though, so if it's acting a little strange, then you probably are installing it incorrectly. So I'm pretty sure that's the correct way. If I were to turn this around, just as an example, if I turn this around, it like doesn't even, it doesn't want to seat. It doesn't even come remotely close to fitting. So yeah, it goes this way. So like this side of the piece is kind of curved outward, like the bottom is curved outward, where the back, there's kind of like a little overhang. So that's kind of how you can tell, I think. Okay. So now we need the little packet of fixing screws. These are the shorter ones, I believe. We got a whole bag of them, so I'm assuming that's what they're for. It says, for this stage, you will need the 4 components, plus the 3 parts that came with issue 67. You will also need the 18 screws provided with issue 67. So I'm assuming that's these. And we'll just pop these out. Well, some of them at least. I don't know that we're going to need all of them, but we shall see. And what did I do? Oh, never mind. I didn't do anything. All right, so we're going to... Is this the right one? No. TP23. Wait, where's TP22? Wait. TP21. Okay. Sorry. And again, and you can also, if you look at the side, hopefully, I don't know, you can see the 3 like pins. Those also only align correctly when you have the panel installed. So just pay, be sure to pay attention, and you will not have a problem. I have actually seen some pictures, whoops, of people that installed those incorrectly. And when you flip the panels over, it's grossly obvious that they are installed incorrectly. Hopefully, if you're doing this build, you will not do that. I don't really know. I don't understand how people do that. I've always been really good at, puzzles where, you put the round peg in the round hole and the square block in the square hole, and, spatial awareness tests and things like that. I've also had a very good sense of direction my entire life. I could always, go somewhere once and then kind of never forget how to get there again. Of course, the older I get, I think the amount of time that has to transpire before I forget begins to dwindle. Let's see. I've been kind of looking forward to this, and I was kind of wanting to put it off almost until next month so that I had the last panel that I could, just go ahead and install. All right, so there's the first adjoining piece. Now this goes right here. Okay. All right, so we got the first piece in. the first piece attached, or first two pieces, not just one piece. And again, I want to go back through, kind of give a nice little twist. Make sure these screws are nice and tight. This top one is, there we go. Okay. Okay. All right, so flip that over. It's not quite perfect, so I'm hoping once we get this set onto the Falcon and everything gets screwed down that it will be. So I remain hopeful. All right, so next piece, same as before. We will pop these into place when they want to fit. There we go. Okay. And this episode is just screws. Shouldn't be terribly long, too. We're probably halfway through it at this point. Put this one on. This one actually goes together much better. I'm kind of wondering if I should take this apart and kind of sand this edge down just slightly. I don't know that if I do, I'm not going to do it right now. How about that? I will wait until I've got all the pieces here so that I can make that judgment call at that time. So maybe in the next episode, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. We just have the one piece to install after this, and we are done. Okay. Okay. Might have to sand that down. Okay, so there we have this piece. That's as long as my arm and my hand almost. Wow. And I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'4", so wow. I've heard some people are actually going to putty this line and like this line and sand that over. There are supposed to be greeblies that go in here and somehow to cover up this line. So I don't know. I'd have to actually go back and look at the reference photos of the original model to see for sure. But yeah, I don't know. These red panels, that's like the most beautiful shade of red. I wish that we could find out exactly what shade they used for this kit, because that would really come in handy. I will probably take some thinner and remove this, because I'm gonna, you know, be repainting this in its entirety anyway. So, but anyways, there's that. We'll see what happens in the future with these seam lines. I don't exactly know when that part is coming though. All right, so then the next piece is right here. And okay, so this goes here somehow. So I guess this piece is going to fit right here. Wait, here. Yes, yes, oh yes. Okay. All right, we need some more screws. And we're going to have plenty left over for the next issue, so not to worry. Hope I'm installing this correctly. I'm not following the directions. I'm just following the I'm using the force to oh, that's a noisy car. I don't know if you guys can hear the car outside. Probably not, but if you can, that is a really noisy car. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next month, and even the month. Well, I look forward to every month. What am I? Who am I to say otherwise? Next month we're gonna have the final bits to complete this, and we will also complete the whole upper front with the removable cover for the hold. That will be next month, and we might even get our first piece of, or the first pieces, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at the build log, but we should be getting pieces for the front mandibles pretty soon. So if it's not next month, I guess that'll be month 18. If it's not next month, it will be, I guess, the one that comes in mid to late July, I guess. Really looking forward to it. It's one of the bottom panels for the first mandible. It's kind of funny, like I saw one of the future issues, and literally the only thing that you did in one of the issues was basically put like one panel, one little half of the mandible panel, and you just screwed it on. It was like 6 screws and we're done. That episode is going to be like a whole 5 minutes long. I can see it now. Alright, so let's tighten these. Give them one last little tighten. This is probably the biggest single piece of plastic without any type of reinforcement. Well, actually, this is the single largest piece of plastic without any reinforcement that we've had so far. So there it is. That's a pretty big piece, as you can see. Looks pretty freaking cool, though. And let's just go ahead. I'm gonna set this down so that we can actually see what it looks like. Oh, I gotta clean this place up. It's getting too crazy. And that right there, guys, is what it's gonna look like. How's it look? Oh, it looks so awesome. But see, there's like these big, huge screws, and I don't know if we get them with the next episode. I don't remember having seen any screws this big. These are pretty big, pretty large screws. I haven't seen those yet, but I'm sure that they're coming. And and once those are in, I'm pretty sure they're going to really help, you know, tack this thing down pretty well, and hopefully kind of eliminate some of this. You know, there's a little bit of wobble there, and I'm just hopeful that you know, we get something that's going to help alleviate that. That's probably the most worrying thing that I have right now. So next month, first episode next month, we get this piece, we install it. I don't know, again, if we permanently affix this to the framework at that time, but I guess we'll find out. And that's really about it. In the next, in issue 69, the best issue ever, we get this piece, so we get the piece. It's going to connect these two pieces side by side. We get the other curved piece for here, and we will move on with the build. Well, that's it for this issue, guys. Issue 68. As always, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It helps me out tremendously. Please comment. Let me know how your build is going, and please subscribe if you haven't done so. I am Brad M73. This has been Star Wars Build the Millennium Falcon. Bye for now, guys.